So Camille says, should you take your ex back after he cheats? What if you both have been on and off for a year since the betrayal? Well, like I said, Camille, I would look at the situation and say, how invested are you in this situation? And how important is it that you actually get back together with him? And my suggestion is that you open things up, you start building your abundance, you start connecting with other men, you start looking at your value, your value as a human being, your value as a woman. It's one of those things where one of the reasons why I talk about value, if you're new to this channel, by the way, make sure you subscribe wherever the subscribe button is. But one of the things that I talk a lot about on this channel is the idea of believing in your own value, believing that you're a valuable, worthwhile human being who deserves the kind of relationship that you want to have. Someone who deserves a relationship where you are not being cheated on, where you're not being taken for granted, where you have somebody who's loyal to you, right? If you're in a situation, what does it tell you about yourself if you're willing to get back together with a guy who is willing to cheat on you? Like, what does it tell you about the way that you look at yourself and the way that you feel about yourself and what you're willing to put up with? And what it tells me is that you don't really value yourself that much, right? You don't really value yourself enough to demand that you take a stand. You take a stand for getting into the kind of relationship that you ultimately want to have. And that's where you should come from the very beginning, is a place of believing in your own value, believing that you're worth having a relationship where somebody is loyal to you and they don't cheat on you and they're all about you and only you. And so that's my suggestion. That is my suggestion, is that you figure out whether that's actually a situation where you really want to be getting back into or not.